There are moments in life when everything seems uncertain, when silence stretches too long, when the people you trusted disappear, when progress turns into pause. But if you've walked this path long enough, you begin to notice something. An invisible order, a quiet precision behind the chaos. This isn't luck. This isn't superstition. It's the nature of the universe, rational, disciplined, and deliberate. To those who live by reason, protection doesn't always appear as safety. It often hides in isolation, loss, and delay. Let's look deeper. Here are 4 reasons you are being protected by a higher power. Sign 1. When the world closes its doors, you felt it before. A door you needed to open suddenly slams shut. An opportunity vanishes. A relationship collapses. At first, you call it rejection, but time reveals something subtler: protection. Seneca said, "A setback has often cleared the way for greater fortune." The Stoics believe that what is denied is often what is destructive. You were spared from paths that would have consumed your peace. When things fall apart without explanation, don't rush to fix them. Observe. The higher order might be cutting cords you were too afraid to cut. Because sometimes the greatest act of mercy is removal. The Stoic doesn't cling to what leaves. He trusts that the hand of reason works invisibly, shielding him from outcomes his limited sight cannot yet judge. So when the world says no, pause. You might just be hearing the universe whisper, "Not this, not yet, not yours." Sign 2. When your reaction turns into observation, once anger ruled you. You fought every insult, every slight, every injustice. But now something has changed. You watch rather than react. You respond rather than explode. That shift, that calm detachment, is no accident. Epictetus warned, "It is not events that disturb us, but our opinions about them." When you begin to master your mind, a higher protection begins to surround you. Because chaos feeds on reaction. It needs your outrage to survive. But when you no longer give it fuel, it starves. The man who controls himself becomes untouchable. No slander, no betrayal, no insult can destroy him. Your stillness becomes your shield. Your silence becomes your defense. This is not weakness. It's the highest form of power. To be unmoved by what once ruled you. Protection, in its purest form, is not someone standing guard outside of you. It's the fortress you build within. Sign 3. When solitude becomes strength, there comes a time when everyone walks away. Not out of cruelty, but necessity. The higher power begins to strip your life of noise. Friends fade. Opportunities disappear. Familiar faces vanish into silence. At first, it feels like abandonment. But soon you begin to see, this is purification. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." Solitude is not punishment. It is preparation. When the crowd leaves, you finally meet yourself. You face your fears without disguise. You find peace without approval. This is divine isolation. A deliberate withdrawal so that your strength can solidify. Because the Stoic knows, the man who is at peace alone cannot be conquered in company. So if you find yourself alone today, not lonely, but still, remember, the higher power isolates before it elevates. That silence you feel around you, that's protection building its walls. Sign 4. When loss brings relief. There are times when life tears something away from you. A dream, a person, a future you built in your mind. And though your heart breaks, somewhere deep within you feel it. Relief. That quiet breath after the storm. That lightness after letting go. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free. Freedom and loss often walk together. You thought you couldn't live without it. But now without it, you live more fully." That is protection, not the kind that shields you from pain, but the kind that delivers you through it. The higher order doesn't always rescue. Sometimes it refines. It removes the excess so that the essential may remain. You're not being punished when things fall away. You're being prepared. Every detachment is a declaration. You no longer need what once defined you. So when you lose what you beg to keep, and yet somehow breathe easier, know this: You have been protected from what you could not release yourself. Final reflection, the invisible hand of reason. The Stoics never denied suffering. They understood it as part of the divine architecture, a structure ruled by order, not chaos. You are not adrift. You are not abandoned. You are being guided, sometimes through storms, sometimes through stillness, toward wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "Whatever happens to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time." You are part of that unfolding, and though the higher power remains unseen, its logic is constant. When it takes, it teaches. When it delays, it develops. When it isolates, it strengthens. This is not faith without reason. It is reason revealing faith. So trust the pauses, honor the losses, respect the redirections, because the universe, in its silent precision, protects those who walk with order in their hearts. If this message reached you, don't let it fade into the noise. Subscribe, not just to a channel, but to a way of living. This is the Stoic path. I've walked this road myself, quietly, patiently, sometimes painfully. And I can assure you, it has been the best time of my life. To live by Stoic principles is to live free. Free from fear, free from chaos, free from the noise of the world. And that freedom is available to anyone who dares to look inward. So if these words stirred something in you, if you seek strength that doesn't shout, peace that doesn't depend on others, and clarity that endures through storms, then join us. Subscribe to the Stoic path. Walk with us, learn with us, and build your inner citadel, brick by brick, day by day. Because the world doesn't need louder voices. It needs calmer souls, and here we walk that path together.